All right, let's talk about something we all know, toys. But we're going to look at them through a completely new lens, the lens of artificial intelligence. It's this wild idea that could totally transform how we think about playtime, by revealing the hidden lessons that are packed inside every single toy box. So let's get into it. So here's our roadmap. We're going to start with a problem that, well, pretty much every parent faces. Then we'll check out an AI solution that claims to have the answer, and we'll see exactly how it turns a simple photo into a deep insight. We'll look at the data it gives back, and then wrap up by asking, what does this all mean for the future of play? Okay, first up, the modern toy dilemma. We all want toys to be fun. That's a given. But in a world with just endless options, there's a much deeper question lurking in that toy box. And here's the question. What are your kids' toys really teaching them? I mean, think about it. Your house might be filled with plastic, wood, and all sorts of plush things. But what's the actual developmental takeaway? For any parent or even an educator, that's a surprisingly tough question to answer. Because here's the thing. Almost every toy has some kind of potential lesson baked into it, but those benefits are not always obvious. A simple set of blocks, that's not just about stacking. It's about physics. It's about spatial reasoning. It's about creativity. But how do you unlock all that potential without some kind of guide? And that's exactly where an AI-powered solution comes into the picture. Imagine having a child development expert right there in your pocket, one that could instantly decode the educational value of literally any toy. Well, that's the whole idea behind an app called ToyWise. So what is ToyWise? It's a mobile app built on a really powerful idea. Use AI to identify a toy from just a single picture and then give you a full breakdown of its educational value. It's really designed to bridge that gap between just, playing and playing with purpose. So how does it actually do that? How does it turn a simple picture from your phone into something so useful? Well, the process itself is incredibly straightforward. It's really just a simple three-step process. First, you add a photo. Either snap a new one or just pick one from your gallery. Second, the app's cloud-based AI gets to work, analyzing and identifying it in just seconds. And third, and this part's key, the full analysis is automatically saved to your device. That means you only need to be online for the scan itself. After that, all your results are ready to go, completely offline. Okay, so once that scan is done, you unlock the real magic of the app. This is what we call playtime, powered by data. And what you get back is, honestly, a treasure trove of information. The analysis you get goes so far beyond just naming the toy. It gives you a complete profile. You get the recommended age, the key learning benefits, the specific skills it helps develop, and even the ideal play style. Like, is this toy better for solo play or for a group? It even throws in safety information about the materials. And when the app says skills, it gets really specific. It doesn't just say, oh, it's good for motor skills. No, it analyzes whether the toy helps with fine motor skills, like grasping tiny parts, or gross motor skills, like pushing something. It looks for problem-solving elements, for cognitive growth, and even tells you how a toy might encourage kids to interact with each other. With this level of detail, it's pretty clear this app is designed for a whole range of people. Of course, parents are the primary users, but it's just as useful for teachers trying to match toys to a curriculum, or for childcare providers who want to enrich their play areas. Heck, even toy collectors can use it to understand an item's background. And that audience isn't limited by geography, not at all. The app is built for a global community, supporting over 90 languages. 90. We're talking the big ones, yeah, like English, Spanish, and Mandarin, but also dozens and dozens of others, from Swahili to Bengali to Finnish. It makes these insights truly accessible to almost anyone. Of course, anytime you have an app that's looking at photos on your phone, you've got to ask the big question, what about data privacy? The developers tackle this head-on, starting with this statement right in their safety section. Safety starts with understanding how developers collect and share your data. And their approach? It couldn't be more direct. The sources are crystal clear on this. Is data shared with third parties? No. Is personal data collected? No. It's a clean answer. Your entire scan history is stored locally, right there on your device, not on some server tied to your identity. This privacy-first design is really a cornerstone of the whole app. So when you put it all together, this powerful insight engine combined with a really strong commitment to privacy, what does it add up to? Well, it points toward a new future of meaningful play, where data can actually change the very nature of playtime. At the end of the day, a tool like ToyWise is more than just an app. It represents a real shift. A shift towards making every single moment of play a deliberate chance for growth. It empowers all of us, parents, educators, to see the toy box not just as a pile of fun things, but as a carefully curated toolkit for development. And that leaves us with a pretty powerful question to chew on. If we're finally given the tools to understand the hidden potential inside every toy, can we fundamentally change the way our children play, the way they learn, and the way they grow? It's something to think about. Thanks for joining me on The Explainer.